Hello there. Welcome to Effortless. My name is Caitlin Kessler. I'm the creator of the 3M Method and I'm host of this podcast. I am a mindset coach for business owners who are ready to shift into a more aligned, profitable, and effortless business. Today, I want to share with you one of my favorite concepts: positive expectations. Here's a fun realization to have. What you expect to happen happens. Period. Now, you might find resistance to that idea because you might be thinking, well, no, I have been saying my affirmations. I have been visualizing money in the bank and all the things, and it's still not working. Great. So my question to you is, what do you expect to happen? Truly, dig in here, look behind the curtain. Do you actually expect those affirmations to work? Do you really expect that visualization to work? Because if it's not working, then that's an indication that you don't expect them to work. Now, you can find evidence of this in your life. What did you expect to happen with that old relationship? What did you expect to happen when you emailed that follow-up to a potential client last week? What did you expect to happen when you posted that amazing graphic on Instagram a month ago? What did you expect, and what actually happened? I'll give you some examples of this. So earlier this year, one of my mentors, James Wedmore, put a call out to coaches. I submitted my video application and I didn't feel like it was the best because I was a little bit rushed. I checked in with myself before going to refilm it again, and I asked myself, what do you expect this current video will do? And almost automatically, I knew it was fine. I knew I had the gig. I knew it would work out. Of course it would work out. I knew that I was exactly what he was looking for. So I didn't waste my time refilming it, and I just submitted it. Then a week or two later, I was one of 25 or so picked out of over, I think, 150 applicants. And honestly, it wasn't even surprising, though I was grateful. It just was. I expected it to be, and so it was. Another example, and I test myself with this often on Instagram, is I get really excited about a post and I just know that people are going to like it and it's going to do well. I expect that it's going to get a lot of saves and shares. And lo and behold, it does. Now, conversely, there might be a post that I think is really good. But if I don't take a moment and check in with my expectations about it, or if I notice that my thought is that I think this is great, but it's probably not going to take off for some reason, guess what happens? So your first task is this: find the evidence that this is true for you. Now, you can resist it all you want, and that's fine. But I want to challenge you on why it's better to think that this doesn't work. What's the benefit of the universe not operating like this? So that you can just go back to depending on working long and hard hours to get what you want. Oh, okay, cool. Sounds nice, I guess. Wouldn't it be so much better if things actually did work this way? Wouldn't it be better if you could just operate from a place of, okay, I need to get into a place of positive expectation. So what do I need to do right now to feel good, to feel confident that this will work out exactly as I desire? To me, that sounds a hell of a lot better. Our beliefs, our expectations are our most powerful tool and potentially our most detrimental asset if used incorrectly. Now, most people are not even paying attention to these ideas, and so they end up using their beliefs and their expectations in a way that doesn't serve them. You know a perfect example of this. I actually just thought of it. Murphy's Law. Anything that can go wrong will. Well, okay. What do you expect to happen? Something going wrong. And what happens? Something going wrong. Yikes, right? Okay, so you might be getting on board with this and thinking, okay, great. I see the connection. I found the evidence. Yes. Now what? How do I actually get into positive expectation? And this is really what the focus of like my morning routine is all about. It's not about checking the boxes or making sure I eat the frog or whatever, because I honestly think that's total bullshit and a recipe for disaster. I think the most important thing we can do before we like officially start our day is raise our vibration and get into a positive expectation. Now you can do this 100 ways. There's not a one size fit all here. You can, journal and script out how you want your day to go, the best case scenario for the day. You can look at your to-do list for the day and check in on each item, asking yourself, what do I expect to happen with this task? What do I expect to happen when I do this task? And if it's not a desirable thing, if it's not a great thing, then check in again and ask yourself, what do I need to do differently to expect the outcome I desire? You can challenge yourself and you can ask, what if this did work out? And do some journaling or reflection there. Of course, you can say your affirmations, but I would ask you to adapt them to include what you expect. So for example, instead of saying, I'm a millionaire, you could try, I expect to be a millionaire. I expect to make $1 million, right? Now, any of those would work. All of those would work. I trust that you have the sovereignty to experiment and test for yourself what feels best. I expect that you are capable of that, right? And here's what will happen in the long run. Those habits, those daily little tasks will start to rewire your brain and your actual neural pathways into automatically choosing the positive expectation. You'll just end up being one of those people that say shit like, I don't know, I'm just lucky like that, or things just always work out for me. And you'll actually believe that. You'll actually expect that. You won't be like lying. It'll be the truth for you. And your evidence locker will become so full of examples of this being true because you'll begin to notice time and time and time again that the outcome you expect is exactly what you create. This is something I love helping my one-on-one coaching clients really dive into. See, a lot of my clients come to me thinking, or rather expecting, that it's going to require more work to make more money. And they're already feeling exhausted. If you expect that it'll take more work to make more money, what do you think is actually going to happen here? You'll have to do more work to make more money, right? One of the things I love to help them process through and start to believe is that they can expect to be compensated well because they are worthy and deserving, period. Not because they work hard or because they stay up late or because they overbook themselves. Heck no. If you're interested in working together one-on-one, I would love to invite you to book a discovery call with me. You can head to CaitlinKessler.com/coaching to learn more, or you can totally just send me a DM on Instagram. I'm literally always on. It's at Caitlin S. Kessler. Now, I'm only taking 2 more clients in 2020 at current 2020 pricing. So if you've been on the fence, reach out and let's chat about if this would be a good fit for you.